Hello, it's Karen here and welcome to another Scraps of Mind video. In this video I'm going to show you how to download a font from one of the free font sites and how to install it into your computer font library. I'm going to download a font from the font site, but the principles are the same for most font sites. For a list of free font sites, click on the link underneath this video. Go along to the Scraps of Mind article which goes with this video. So let's get started. So what you'll start off by doing is either typing this URL into your address bar at the top of your screen, or when you click on the link in the Scraps of Mind article, you'll be taken to this font site, and as you can see, as we scroll down, they've got a whole bunch of fonts on offer, which are the latest ones that have been uploaded. Now, usually the latest or most popular fonts will be displayed on the front page, but you can browse through the fonts by clicking on things like themes, top 100, font authors. So we're just going to click here on themes. And as you can see, this site offers us a range of themes to choose from, whether we could pick fonts that fall into these sorts of categories, ones which have got a bit of a foreign look about them, some techno fonts if we wanted to, the Gothic type styles, but I want to choose a script font, so I'm going to go for a handwriting font. So I'll click on this theme, and as you can see, there are hundreds of them. In this case, 27 pages of handwriting fonts to choose from. So you can just scroll down and see some of the ones on the first page, see if there's anything here that strikes your fancy, and if not, we can click on the next page. Get the next page worth of fonts, see if there's anything there that we like. I quite like that James Fajardo font, so I think we might choose this one. Now, on the font site, if you click on the font, you get to see all of what it looks like in all of its different letters. So uppercase, lowercase. This one has got numbers as well. You can see which of the symbols are included in this font, because not all of them might be, and decide whether or not this is the font for you. And if that's the case, just take that scroll bar across, because I've got a small screen showing here, and over here on the right you can see the price, which in this case is free, which is exactly the price that we want to pay. And here's the download button, so we'll click on our download button, and we'll choose Save to Disk. Click OK. Now, depending on your computer setup, your font will either save directly into your chosen folder for wherever it is you've set it up to save all of your downloads, or you'll get a browse button which tells you choose a folder that you want to save your download into, in which case you just choose it. I like to save to the desktop, so this file will now save to the desktop. So if I go and take a look at my desktop, here it is in the zip form. Now, double click on the zip file to open it. And then click on Extract All Files. You'll get a
a little screen like this. Just click on Next. It will extract the files into the same folder that you have saved your zip file into. If you want to save them into another folder, by all means go ahead and browse to another folder, but this will be fine for our purposes. So we'll click on Next, and I had already saved this, so it says the file already contains a file named James Fajardo TTF. Would I like to replace it? And the answer will be yes, because I want to show you how to do it. And then Finish. So it's now put this file into my desktop folder. So now I'm going to open up my fonts folder, and I'll do that by going down to the bottom left of my screen and clicking on the Start menu. Unfortunately, you can't see the Start button on this small screen size that I've got, but as you can see, if you go to Control Panel and click on Control Panel, the Control Panel folder will open. Let me bring that into the video screen. And as you can see over here in our Control Panel, we have a Fonts folder. So I'm going to click on my Fonts folder. I'm sorry this screen is starting to get a little bit cluttered, but I need this to show you how simple it's going to be. So with my Fonts folder open, I'll click on my my new font file over here on the desktop, hold the mouse button down and just drag it across into a space in my Fonts folder. Let go. It's now installing the font, and if I scroll down all of my fonts here to J, gone down too far, sorry. Here we go, there's the James Fajardo font. So that's how simple it is to download a font. And now, just to check that we have got the font downloaded successfully, I'm going to go into my PSE application, and if I select the type tool and then open my my font list, I can just push that scroll bar up to where the J's are, and there it is, James Fajardo. So that's how simple it is to install a font on into your font library. There are thousands of free fonts on the internet, so explore those 3 sites that I've given you the links for here, and select some fonts that appeal to you. It's a good idea to select some chunky fonts, particularly for your titles, as well as some nice scripts and scrolly type fonts. So have fun. And I have to warn you that collecting fonts can be addictive. Now also, if you're using a Mac, you'll find that your fonts will be stored in the library folder under fonts, but otherwise all of the instructions will be the same. So have fun choosing your fonts and building your font library.
I hope you enjoyed this Scraps of Mind video tutorial. And if you did, please visit Scraps of Mind, where you can see lots more tutorials, and I hope to have the pleasure of your company. In the meantime, this is Karen signing off and wishing you happy scrapping.